Hey, Vent and TalkLife, thank you so much for jumping onto this video. I thought I'd do a quick video with you today because I just don't stop typing. I don't know how you feel at the moment. I just feel like there's always another email or something to respond to. And I just want to get back to a bit of face-to-face, although technically we're not sitting down with each other. I thought this might be a bit easier. I want to talk today about the updates going live to Vent and TalkLife today. I want to talk a little bit about some of the new features that are coming up as well, and I also want to spend some time talking about TalkLife and Vent. Why don't we start there? Some of you have been saying TalkLife and Vent are really similar, and yes, that's because they're running on exactly the same engine now. We've talked a lot about this publicly, that we're trying to create one engine or one source code that we can push out across all of our communities, not just TalkLife and Vent, Talk Campus, our employee networks, and anything moving forward. And really, it's because we're such a small team focusing on one really good engine rather than running lots of different native teams. We just wouldn't be able to do it. And I think this was one of the key things about the Vent migration. We spent a lot of time explaining that not everything's going to come across. Some things will, some things won't. And so far, it's gone reasonably well. Both TalkLife and Vents are running on the same engine, but they still have their own communities. They still have their own look. However, they're more similar now than obviously they have been. Moving forward, there'll definitely be updates to the individual communities, and there's moderation differences and safeguarding policies, and there'll also be certain features that we turn on and off for individual communities. So I want to say I know that the last few months have been super rocky for both communities. We've just been trying our best to get these updates out and to get a really stable platform, and your patience and graciousness and support and just the inundated feature requests and all of those things have been so helpful, and it's made our QA so much easier as well. So yeah, huge thank you from all of our team to you for joining us on this journey as well. And so far it's gone reasonably well. Vent's numbers are higher than they've been in the last couple of years, and they're back to a 4-star rating in the store, which is amazing. Please don't tank it. I've been watching Vent from afar for a long time, and I'd love to just get it back up to where it should be, and I'd love to get that community howling along. But anyway, that's where we are on the single engine. Updates going live today. These are really cool. There's a whole host of self-directed learning modules, and you may say, what the hell is a self-directed learning module? If you've ever spent time with a therapist, you've gone through CBT or online CBT, you may have gone through a host of resources they've provided to you. We now have a stack of these in the platform that our clinicians have pulled together, and that covers off on social anxiety, living with anxiety, and living with depression, and a host of other areas there that you can read in your own time and go through some really good clinically evidenced content that could be useful for wherever you're at. Also, you'll see in the Wellness Center there's now a better mood tracking feature where after every post, not every post, but a few posts a day, you'll be asked how you're feeling, whether it's a 0 being the worst you've ever felt or a 10 being the best you've ever felt, and that will record in your mood tracker as well. At the moment, I've got just a lonely 0 on a Tuesday morning. I'm not feeling 0, but not feeling great today. But you'll then see a better graph of how you've been traveling over the days, weeks, months, and it's a super useful tool as well. You might not want to do it. There's a skip button there, or you can turn it off in the settings as well. It's not going to be for everyone, but I know mood tracking is a big thing that many people love. Now, also in the updates today, the notifications have been changed to match the app notifications and your push notification settings. So if you're muting a post, it will mute in-app and on the push notifications. This is something many of you have been after for a while as well. A couple of comments on notifications today. I think there's going to be some communication and teething as that goes out as well of how that works. Now, upcoming features that we're working on at the moment. Thank you so much for giving us a host of features. We've put them in a Trello boards, and we will be updating this. It will move faster when we're through some of these big updates and bug fixes. But just to give you the sort of headlines, removing when a comment's removed in posts, you no longer will see comment removed. We're working on a notification bell. I don't know why you want this, but you do. If you want to ring the bell in TalkLife or Vent to see when your friend has posted, you'll be able to get up-to-date notifications on when that person has posted. I never used it in YouTube. I don't think I've ever used it when I've subscribed to someone, but here we are. We've also got the emotion locker. This sort of emotion mood sets, it's quite new to TalkLife, but Vent, you're well versed in emotion sets. We are moving forward with the ability to save down 3 emotion sets as any user. Will have all of the sets up, and you'll be able to save them out as they pop up into the emotion set system. We're starting with 3. We may introduce an extra 2, taking it up to 5, but we're starting with 3. And if you're an angel or a hero, you'll be able to have unlimited emotion sets. Unlimited emotions. It just means that you'll be able to access all the sets as a hero or angel. And again, we can adjust this as we go. You'll have a little star icon, and you can save it out, your favorite set, and it will never go, even if it drops off the store. It'll be there for life. Emotion sets for life. We'll also work on the sorting features of this as well to make it much easier to order your favorite sets, so you're not searching through. There's like 35 emotion sets at the moment. I don't know how you do this, Vent, with so many emotions. And I don't even know, can someone tell me how many emojis there are as well? Like, it's a significant amount of sets when I looked originally at the Vent emotion set. But here we are. You're also asking to arrange your gallery and to change things easier. We've got a couple of profile updates that are in the works on that front. And the ability to block people who have blocked you. Definitely makes sense, and we'll be adding that. Trigger warnings, more customization of trigger warnings, being able to add more triggering keywords, but also new themes as well on this front. Triggering content isn't just discussions of topics that are potentially harmful. It could also be a range of other things, right? You might not want to see anything about the 2024 election, or you may have a thing against Australian CEOs. I don't know, but you could create your own trigger warnings, and I'm super excited to see that. Plus, multi-factor authentication. This is coming out to Talk Campus. Huge hello to anyone from Talk Campus here today. Being able to generate an Authy code and just have extra control over sign-in on your accounts is coming as well to Vent and TalkLife as well. So that's a little bit of a flavour of what's coming up over the next month. The update will go live today, and then hopefully we have another update early June. We're pushing through these things, and I do want to slow it down at some point just to give QA and the team the chance to really make sure we're working on the process and documentation and everything else that goes on, and we don't find ourselves back in a spot where Vent was a couple of years ago with just messy source code. But again, I'm really excited. I feel slightly disconnected with the communities over the last couple of weeks, and the more we spend trying to work on the commercials of our company and try to work everywhere else, it just get pulled out of day-to-day community stuff, and I love just hanging out with you guys and hearing your stories and learning what's going on, and that's really where my heart is. On the commercial front, so many of you don't know how we actually pay for all this. We license Talk Campus to universities and colleges. It's a huge help. It allows us to provide TalkLife and Vent at no cost. And also we have the Heroes and Angels, which goes a massive way to helping us. But really, the bread and butter is in the university and college space, and also employee well-being. If your college or university needs a peer support community, happy to put our team forward, and we always appreciate the help on that front. Right, I'm going to leave it here. I've got much to crack on with. Let me know your thoughts. If you like what we're doing at the moment, Let us know if you think this is terrible. Let us know. We read through all of the feedback and comments, and we just discuss it as a team. And I know there's so much that we could be doing. I'd love to hear it. If you think our comms need to be better, or if you think this needs to be better, let us know, or tell us what we're doing right as well. Encouragement is just super useful for a team, especially a small team like ours. So, all right, sun is out. Big thing in the UK. Might not be where you are. It could be bloody freezing. I know in Australia it's cold at the moment, but yeah, summer is on the way in the UK, which is good. Again, might not be where you are, but whatever you're doing, have a great week. Weekend is coming up, long weekend in the UK. Again, another bank holiday, which is super exciting. I am spending time with the kids, and I got a bouncing castle last weekend from a toy shop. And I took the kids' swing set away, which is a timber sort of swing set that was eating into my turf. And I thought, what can I do to replace this? So I got a bouncing castle. Super cool. It's not a big bouncer castle, but the kids bloody love it. And I also want to try and get on there this weekend. So yeah, have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.